We are live again in the afternoon session. Okay, back from the lunch break, and we open up with a Honda Integra versus Classic Capri. Hey Simon, how you doing? Well, unfortunately, issues for Billy Bamber as he's been sent back. The escape. Okay. So the G80 BMW wagon, 1065, 138. Luigi, SDS Race Project TTS. Broke a CV joint on run number 1. We have not seen him since. I believe they have found the parts, but I am awaiting Ferdinando's second run. He's not been down yet. Yeah, Scott's run was good. He basically trickled it off the line as soon as he was confident that he was changing gear. He put his foot down. It was a good pass. Highlight of the day. And Jez's Corrado from Lithuania. That's going to go 7s today. Right, Grant Moore with the pigeon. Good launch. Good mid-track. 114 at the 8th. 1032, 141. It's hard to know where the 9-second incremental is going to come for Grant Moore's car, because he's 64, he's really good. His channels are still pretty good. We have seen some cars with 139 mile an hour 9-second channels, but yeah, he just literally, like, I reckon 3 or 4 mile an hour and he'll get there. But it's easy enough to say, yeah, get 3 mile an hour. He's got to get it. But he's, yeah. He'll keep chipping away. I was trying to think what his best was. I think it was 10:14, something like that. Mincher. So Mark waiting patiently in pre-stage control in the Good launch for Mark. The 8th mile doing 123 and goes through the quarter mile 961, 155. Issues unfortunately for Mr. Mincher. Luigi, Ferdinando is in the pairing lanes. He'll be coming up in a couple of minutes' time. Also, Jesse is in the lanes as well with the Corrado. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. So, a couple more cars. Looking around the corner into the pairing lanes. Ferdinando is back, as is Jesse. Could we see side-by-side sevens? I mean, Jesse is literally one run away from that 7-second pass. He just needs a little bit more in the 60-foot. I suppose I should really practice saying his surname. Kemelevsky. Jesse Kemelevsky. You say it a few times and it'll be in my head and I'll remember it for forever. It's one of those, you just got to get it right. But of course, if he's going to run his PB, you want to have it nailed down. Typical Run What You Run vehicle count is that if it's sold out, 150 vehicles signed on, being cars or bikes. And we are pretty much sold out for every Run What You Run for the rest of this season, I think. Or will be at least. Tomorrow sold out. Okay, right. 1291, 1537. So if you're watching on and you want to, and you're following on what Ferdinando is doing or Jesse, so Italy or Lithuania, please do share this on. They're coming up in the next couple of minutes. I wouldn't even wait a minute. I'd just share it now. It's coming up like a couple of pairs. Very strange. I'm back from the start. Right. So our street weekend / outlaw street Fox body taking on the Celica. Oh, an American then. I'm not having any of that Celica malarkey. So nice launch by the Ford. 101 at the 8th and goes through 1079, 123. Toyota 1819, 73 miles an hour. got here. So, Jesse's like, I want that lane. He's very much about his left-hand lane, clearly. So we're going to have a solo and a solo. So first up, Ferdinando Severino from Italy with the SDS Projects Audi TT. So first run earlier today, Ferdinando launched the car and broke a CV joint almost immediately. So he's going to come back, kind of fixed. Hopefully we'll get a full pass in. He's been as quick as 8:31 at 175 miles an hour at Rivazzano in Italy, which is, in all essence, an airfield with a tiny bit of prep on the start line, which is basically just burnouts from cars over the weekend. Of course, he's got another vehicle that's come here. He is looking for sevens. Okay, right. Now build up the boost. Easy off the line this time. Going through the gears. 124 at the 8th mile. 978, 155. So, next up, one of the cars I've been trying to get to Santa Pod Raceway for God knows how many years now. Full tube chassis, 4-wheel drive, Liberty gearbox, and a Volvo engine in the front. Bob's standing back this time, he doesn't want to get flamed. Exhaust coming out the door. Caught Bob out a little bit earlier. So earlier I went 8:04 at 170 miles an hour. He's travelled all the way from Lithuania to get his first 7-second pass. Good luck, Jesse. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, trying to get the power there to launch it and grip. Unfortunately, the car basically jumped up in the air. Well, that thing is a beast. Charlie, that is a VW Corrado. The Audi before was TT. That thing smells crazy. I don't know what fuel is in that, but it stinks up here in the tower. So it's just going to make the turn in out the first exit. Now get that sorted. Again, it's going to be all about setting that car up. If you think back to when Konstantin Dinev first came here to Santa Pod Raceway with the 7-second garage Audi, did not go correct. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to pause for a second as just need to track the track in our left-hand lane. Unfortunately, after Jesse's run, engine and everything okay, but wheel bearing seems to be leaking a little bit of grease. So I'm just going to make sure none of it has gone on the track. Obviously, we don't want anyone hitting anything and then going a bit wayward. Right, so we got 2 Mark 7. No, it was Audi TT, and then the Corrado. But the Corrado's got like a one-piece front end with a. It looks like a GTI front end, but it is a Corrado. So Bob's just going to walk the quarter mile.
What, space station?
Yeah.
What's it doing?
I just can't stand it.
The question is, Mr. Blackett, did you get the four-wheel photo off the ground? Just spinning. Okay. Because the back end was literally off the ground as he launched.
On weekends like this, they don't put a home count in them, and they just let you do anything.
Well, he's changed it because there's no point having a home count because he doesn't see it.
Fernandinho time was where is he?
The only report it appears on, you know, when you go into TSI, you go to the list. Unless he's going to add that in at some point.
Don't think I took a photo of it either. Let's have a look.
Like the old one, it came up straight away when you had to add a car into it. This one, you got to put that into it.
978, 156. There you go. Fernandinho, 978 at 156. Didn't get the launch right. It was a 2-second 60 foot. Okay, well, it's looking good. Okay, we're good. Better be safer than sorry. So we can carry on. Okay, next pattern, 1349, 1321. A few people starting to arrive on site now, doing a bit of camping overnight. Just to let you know, the Fuelers Bar will be open from 5 o'clock this evening. It's open till late. Usual rules is if there's people in there spending money, they stay open a little bit later. If there's no one in there spending money, then obviously they might close up a little bit earlier. So just be aware of that. But the Fuelers Bar will be open at 5 o'clock this evening. Well, beyond the finish line, it is starting to get a little bit brighter down there. We are due a little bit of sunshine later on this afternoon as well. Okay. So back to it. Carl Broadwell with the Golf van. Got those first two racing wheels on the front there these days, all caged up. Through 1462 and 1607. Now I'm not quite sure what that is in the category relay. It's taking on a diesel IB. So it comes up to the finish line 1303 1287. APA Corrado running on methanol, yeah, like M5, I reckon. That smelled spicy. I'm sharing this to dudes with more people need to see this. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, no, we've been ahead for a long, long time. Obviously, this is just a general run that you run these days. Well, the little IB is going to get the chance to restart. Meanwhile, in the Kestrel Beer Lane, 1392, 100 miles an hour. So just tipping over 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 solid hours of run what you run to go. As the IB comes to it, he's going to drive off into the distance this time. Of course, tomorrow's Sports Compact Shootout, B58 Shootout. You've seen a number of our races coming out and putting in some test passes. As the day goes on, we've got more of our races starting to arrive. Nate Henderson has arrived now on the with the Audi RS3. He's going to come in a pass. We've got Jake. So the diesel van, regular runner down into the Thames. It's doing 104 at the 8th, and the van goes through with 1073, 131. Oh, look. You say his name and the man appear. So Dave Henderson with the Audi RS3 from DH Automotive. Just a couple of days ago was over in Florida at FL2K working with the JDY Performance Audi TT over there. Now back here in the UK with his own car. We're probably taking all that enthusiasm, bringing it here this weekend. He's entered in the Sports Compact Shootout tomorrow, taking on the front-wheel drive cars and fellow four-wheel drive cars. Now, this car has been down into the 8.3s. Of course, he wants that 7-second ticket, another one. It'd really be good to get him lined up with Jesse or Fernandinho.
Can't be another plate.
Yeah, it's about to speak to the
Okay, so crew at the top end are currently disposed. So we're just going to wait for them to get back into position.
This is what goes to as well. Not walking like that. Oh, I'll put him in English then, and he's German.
All right, so both cars going into stage now. Little mid-track wiggle. Doing 133 in the 8th and takes you through 869, 169 miles an hour. Nice little starter for Dave to get the weekend going. Okay, Porsche Cayenne Turbo. Taking on the Subaru Forester. Nice mix of vehicles on today's Run What You've Run. On our French diesels. Happy Chaparoo competition. So they're through 1438 and 1185. So we've just got a little bit of squeegeeing going on. We've got the Santa Rosa in the water box and about to chuck up a load of diesel smoke in the air. Now, of course, the weather app promised us like 16, 17 degrees. Definitely doesn't feel like that out there. We've got a lot of condensation coming out of the exhausts. Okay, thumbs up given. Cool. We're going to roll into stage.
That's not staging one. It's like, but that would trip the guard. Don't move.
Okay, let's see what this diesel for us can do. A little hop and a skip. Oh, 13, 16, 111 and rolls it through. So it's 16, 57 at 9, 59. And you've been opening the gate for him. Let him out gate one.
Angel.
No one else you got fucking input. You didn't have to. You're actually a cunt. What would happen if you fell in front of the
Right, so just looking on the screen to see what's coming up around the corner. Got a couple of Mustangs, a couple of our BMWs from the X58 shootout. Loads of bikes there, all getting themselves suited and booted and ready. They're going to be coming round very shortly. Meanwhile, on the start line, our Mustang and a Subaru Impreza. Coming up to the finish line, Mustang's still out in front and just noses it with a 13.20 to a 13.55. That was real close at the end. Down to reaction times. Supporter from Baltimore. I've been to Baltimore before. Went to Chap's Pit Beef. Great food. And if you've ever been there, you'll know the Gentleman's Club just outside. Went there for dessert as well. That was on the way to I think it was Maryland when we did Drag Week in 2019. So we did like Cecil, Atco. Virginia Motorsports Park, that's it. Did all those, yeah. It was quite funny because then we saw like the next year, it was 2020, and we saw, I remember seeing streets that we were on going, we were there. Now they're on TV. Going to Maryland in a couple of weeks' time for World Cup finals as usual. Right. So the Palmer Violet returns. Rob Kelly. Oh, she was wiggling then. We're trying to put the power in from the start now. 109 miles an hour at the 8th and takes it through 10.24, 144. It was worth it. It's chipping away. What do we got else? No footy. You've been to, yeah, I've been to, or Cecil County as they called it. Yeah, I know a few of the guys there, so we've been there. I was like that. That reminded me of Shakespeare County Raceway that we had here in the UK. It was like a nice sportsman track. That was quite possibly our favourite on the trip. It was a good laugh, good laugh. But yeah, we'll be going to World Cup. We're out there Tuesday to Monday. So we're there for the whole thing. Staying in La Plata. No, actually no, we're in Waldorf because our hotel doubled the price. Cheeky bastards. Proper shit hotel as well, and they decided to double the price of it. But we're still going to go drinks. It is. We're going to go to War in the Woods next year. Myself and a few of the other guys have been invited to go, so I think we're going to take a trip out to that. All right, continuing on. All right, I'm serious. Oh no, is that yeah? 140. So, solo pass for the BMW. Not the quickest one. Slow. Yeah, we'll be there. Basically, look out for anyone that's wearing a European front-wheel drive T-shirt. There should be quite a lot of us out there. So, but we'll be in the same grandstand that we're usually in the VIP bit. We'll bring the British flag. Don't you worry. We'll bring tea and crumpets as always. Jammy Dodgers. I think it's the main reason half the Americans come and sit with us. It's because we bring all the English food with us. First run. Beat ya. Dodge starts, going to get to the finish line first. 12.08 to a 11.52. Drag racing world certainly is a small world. Hence why we get to know loads of people. But yeah, we'll be there. Look forward to meeting you. If you like any of the European front wheel drive t-shirts that we've got in our shop, feel free to order one and I'll bring it along. Just click no delivery, click collect at track, and they won't charge you anything for delivery. The link to the shop's in the description. Right, the Mini and the Jaguar. Mini's going to get to the finish line first, 13.63. Jaguar.
Yeah, it's right, but it's his first time down the track, so I wanted a speed check with 7 Yankee Bravo Kilo.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Car disappeared. It's a cloud of smoke. That's the TV screen. 9.97, 131 to a 14.08 and 112. That was a lot of smoke for not a lot of speed. We wound it down a little bit. Right, our V8 Lexus is back. He had a bit of a scare earlier. Turned his traction control off and realised what the traction control does. Charlie, if you mean it's going to be £12 for postage, yeah, no, collect at track or collect at pod, whatever it says, and I'll just put it in my bag and bring it along with me. That way it charges you nothing. You don't want to get it posted because then it gets customs and all that shit. like Nathan keeps tagging his missus. He's like, I'm about to race. Are you in the lanes? So, pair of bikes coming up to the line, and we go through 12.78 and a 13.25. Through 84,577. The best run of the day to a 10.20. So still on my leaderboard for today, got 2 bikes in the 7s, and it's Jesse with an 8.04. So we continue on with loads of bikes, just move forward all of a sudden then. Okay, right. So the second fastest bike has been on the drag strip so far today, currently in your Kestrel Beer Lane. One of our riders from Poland, I believe. King of Poland on the back. That's one of the series out there. The front wheel up around about the 200 foot mark. 151 in the 8th. 759, 185. Good 874. Best bet is message us. If you've got Facebook, find European Front Wheel Drive, give us a message on there and we can sort it out without using the shop. Pair of bikes. Looks like a couple more pairs. And then our car drivers back in the lanes. Make sure you're super quick and ready. We'll continue on with you. Next pair. What have we got? Bikes. No race cars as such. Using the race car lane. Loads of spin. All the spin in the world. And no gears. The rider even looking over going, what's going on?
Yeah. Is that the answer? Yeah. I said, what's the matter?
Alright, let's liven it up a little bit to the afternoon, shall we, Mr. Blackett? Give you some toe tappers.
What is it? It gets all slow, doesn't it?
Okay, 1262, 113. Right, on hold for cleanup. Let's have a look who's on the iPad. Who's chatting away? Leonardo Del Gudris. How are we doing? Fernando went 976, I think it was, something like that. First run broken in a CV joint. Second run took it a little bit easier and just going through. They want 20 for the 40. It's a lot more for the CV cars. This is true. This is true. That's why I'm here watching racing rather than the 40. Don't forget, if you're watching, the link to the European front-wheel drive shop is in the comments. Currently, we have a raffle going for a Fueltech FT550. We sold a few tickets today. I haven't counted up, but there is 100 tickets to start with. And as soon as they're sold out, we'll do the draw. As soon as we've done that, there'll be another raffle for a Fueltech FT550, because I can guarantee people will complain that I've done it over the weekend and there's loads of people racing, so they probably won't see it. But yeah, as always, in October/November, we do 2 FT550s as we lead into the Fueltech November sale. And then, as always, we go into Christmas with the mega raffle, where we do loads of stuff like Fueltech, some wheels, roll cage. I think we're doing a clutch slipper. That's the random one. Race suit. We'll see. We'll see what comes up. Basically, you see whatever I go to World Cup finals and pick up on a stall that I think, oh, that'd be good. That'll go into that can go into the raffle. Or whatever I can fit in the suitcase, really. Those go as soon as we get to November. Those tickets will go live. But for the moment, we've got 2 Fuel Tech raffles on the go. So yeah, a little bit of a clean up going on. Other than that, just use the comment box. Say hello. Yo, so track cleanup going on. Not sure what that was. Did you say I can take the Russian vodka? No, you can't have the Russian vodka. No, you can't. No.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. What's everyone doing on this Saturday? If you're not here at the RWYB, don't forget tomorrow is GTI Festival. It's not GTI Festival. It's Das GTI show. So tomorrow, good day tomorrow. RWYB Sports Combat Shootout, Fire Force, X58. Fingers are backwards. Don't know what's going on, but tomorrow's going to be a really good day. So even if you're not an Audi, a German car fan, you can still come along because there's going to be some good cars. Sports Compact Shootout, Ian Pepper, Dean Hyman, Amir, Akram Ashad, Darren Dewhurst, Billy Bamber, Stephen Ray, Usher Jamshed, Paul Jordan, and Angela Flood Jordan. Geordie's letting his wife have a go in the race car. Ben Fadgester, Mohammed Munir and Mincher, Simon Crowley, Alan Kenyon, Danny Hyman, Martin Dainty, David Henderson, Scott Lurie, Ahmad Jamshed, Wayne Waterhouse, and Fazal Jalal, which I would assume is Hader Jalal. And then we got the X58 shooter. So tomorrow's going to be really good. Today's been really good as well. It's flying by.
We need the numbers of 4 cars in the X58 tomorrow. You help us with that, or doing somebody else?
So yeah, just waiting on a cleaner. Don't forget. Oh look, I've got these. Look, I've got all of these I could use. Let's have a look, shall we? Where's banners? Style. Where's that gone? See if I can change. Well, I can't upload that. In case you've never seen them. So, there's some old t-shirts. How about that? Look. There's some old t-shirts that we got. Still available. So I can upload. I'm on the wrong account on my iPad. I'm not on European Front Wheel Drive. I'm on VWDLC TV. Daisy. But yeah. So next month, where are we now? Well, we're waiting for this cleanup. Let's have a look what we've got left. So that's last weekend. What is the date today? On the 11th. So we got racing in Slovakia ring today. There's us. There's no prep at Manston Raceway. Das GTI tomorrow here at Sonopod. On Sunday tomorrow, it's the best of the best at Crail Raceway in Scotland. Monday, Tuesday, don't know why, Monday, Tuesday is the final round of the RDLC, the Russian Drag Racing Championship. So I'll be watching. At least I've now got something to watch on my CPC on Monday. The only way you can watch that is on VK, which is like the Russian version of Facebook. So if you haven't got VK, go and watch it. I've got it, so I'll watch it. Next weekend, we're back here for Run What You Brung on the Saturday. Sunday is a straight liners day. Next weekend is Messini Motorsports Park in Greece, and also Race Wars in Italy. Fruza Libre in Spain as well. That's the final competition at Matilla. We've got another Messini drag on the 25th and 26th. I doubt we do. But yeah, there's really not much left. Crail is like flying the flag all the way until the 16th of November. And Ceres in Greece, I've got an event on the 15th and 16th, but we're in Malta that weekend because we're going to do World Cup finals. Land from World Cup finals on the Tuesday morning. Go home, wash my clothes, and then head to Malta on Thursday for the next week to do our little go-karting thing and party, end of season party. So what have you got? Is that EA88? Is that the Mark 7 engine? S13 is cool looking car, man. Right. Don't have to look at me anymore. Good luck. Well done. We can now put it onto junior dragsters instead. Hey, Luis, where are you? Why are you not here? We've had a quiet year, Mr. Silver. I'm driving the Pikachu. Make sure the diesel's turned down. Put the nitrous in. Okay, right, back to junior dragsters. What's the reaction time? 8:99, 71 miles an hour. Junior goes 9:23, 70 miles an hour, 0.2 reaction time. Couple more juniors, and then we're back on cars. Well, I say couple more, 3 more. Oh, junior. What's Luis say? Luis says, do another raffle for a USA trip. No. I was surprised it did not sell so well. It was crazy. I did have initially 4 tickets to do two draws, but the tickets sold so slow. I sold the other 2 on. Hey Al, how are we doing? Oh, hello. What? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to let you go because I'm working. Hey Al, how are we doing? You coming for another? What happened on the first one, Al? Because you launched and then just came to a stop. I like you. Everyone needs to subscribe to this channel as well, the Hocus Pocus Focus channel. It's on YouTube. Nobody wants to come over here, and it's okay. You need to stop over the bomb. Hey. If you think America's bad, you've never been to the UK. You've got it good. You've got it so good. The UK is America in 2016. We're America in like 2013. We're about to go through your 2016 and shake shit up. Good mate. Tired of being in the lanes waiting. Both me and Dean are in the lanes. Both come off on the first one. Okay, right. So.
I've only ever managed to look like this. You get people that take pictures of this place from the 80s, and I can't picture it right now.
Well, a very special moment going on right now on the start line of the track. Everyone in the grandstand. If you look down onto the start line, there's a gentleman just walking to the front. Well, he's just pointing to the start line. Caroline's just going to guide him up. This is Lester Les Shrink. He served here in World War II and was a gunner. Was in a B-17 ball turret gunner. And basically, during World War II, he flew from here at Santa Pod Raceway. He's 101 years old. He's going to be 102 years old next week. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you very much. He's also now the oldest person to ever be driven down the Santa Pod track. So for anyone out there who wants to be the oldest person, the list we believe goes now. It goes Les, then it goes Angie's nan, who was 100 years on her birthday. Then it's going to be then it's going to be Mr. Huxley, isn't it? So it's going to be Les, then it's going to be Angie's nan, then it's going to be Mr. Huxley, then it's probably Keith. There's probably someone in the middle there. But yeah, so they're just doing some photos, a bit of press for us. But yeah, amazing. Thank you very much, Les, for coming to visit us. As many of you know, down there on the start line, just to the left, just to the right of our start line, is our World War II memorial. And of course, there's plenty of stuff, historic stuff here at Santipod Raceway. So we'll just let them have their moment. That's cool, isn't it? That's so cool. But you can see him down there on the start line. If I'll turn it around, look, front camera, see? There you go, look. When he served here at work during World War II. Very cool, very cool.
The last time he landed here, then the war was over.
You watch that video and they do test landings here without the wing. It's a 1 hour video. It's called something. I've watched it in the week.
Wow, the things we've seen. These long ass ones.
Okay. There we go. So formalities done. Very cool. Well, Alan Kenyon's messaged in and he said he's happy to strap Les into the Hocus Pocus Focus and give him a very fast run if you want. Well, that's cool. There we go. So Lester Shrink making his way down. Thank you very much. Of course, the runway would have been completely the other way. Back in his day, you would have literally flown in over the bushes at the bottom end of the track and onto the Santipod Raceway. And basically came downwards towards us where we are. Bob's trying to give him a food voucher.
You flew first class.
It has a little and then goes back out. It must charge itself. It goes back out.
So did you say it's great?
We're still locked in up here, by the way.
What? Still like.
Okay, right. So after that awesome dedication, it's time to go back to a run or watch it. Sportsman tree and cut the 1-3 line. did it. I would say so because it's not continuous. I said I would say so because it's stopped now. Wayne Waterhouse with the LES running in. Oh, David Hubbard's come out for one last run. He told me he was cutting this thing up. So David Hubbard's got a VW Corrado that he's building ready for next year, but the caddy is out for his last run. He wants that 10-second ticket. I'm not going to get it with that one. 11.83 in the 60 foot, the 8th mile. Let's see what his speed is going to be. 94. It's a good speed. 11.84. Come and bring it right around, but that's good. Good to see that. I thought that was going to be on the wall by now. All right, Nathan Cant with the Vauxhall Corsa. Went 11.77 earlier today. The yellow IB for, I think it launched and then stopped. It didn't make a full pass. Holding it, the green light goes. Good 60 foot again, 170. 93 in the 8th mile. We could. 11.78. We got teased earlier today with that PB. Right, Dean Hindman. This is one to watch this weekend. Check out the Ford ST on the start line. Yesterday was on the dyno at street races. First run today was a checkout pass. Let's see what he can do. Did 160 miles an hour. Rolling off the line. There we go. Automatically, we know this is going to be fast because he got it rolling. 129 at the 8th. Dean Hyman goes through 9:36, 166 miles an hour. Parachute out of the top end and a beautiful run. Almost on the nose of his PB, which is a 9:36 with a 6. All right, Civic versus Polo. Okay, right. So the four-wheel drive Civic takes on the CLS 63 AMG. This thing makes a monstrous boost on the start line. A big pool underneath the car. Good looking run though, 124 mid-track, 916, 157 miles an hour. Absolutely sick. Sick made, sick run. Well done. Well, unfortunately, something come out from underneath the Civic, so we're just going to do a bit of clean up in there. What's that say? Wait, were y'all at work? Yes, of course we were. We have been for the past few years. Even the grass cutter ran away. Yeah, the grass cutter's like, what the fuck's going on here? Right, so just a small cleanup. Something come out of Yaz's car as he went basically onto full boost there. Love it when that car does that. It's not as good as the rotaries that we're here next month. Anyway, a few more people tuned in this afternoon. Good afternoon. How are we all doing? Where are you watching from? There's only like 26 of you. Please do share it on, and please, if you have not yet subscribed to European Front Wheel Drive, our YouTube channel or Facebook, please do. It all helps, especially if you're on the YouTube and you're commenting. It really does help because we're trying to get that. We're trying to get the views up on the old YouTubes because they're slow, mainly because the most videos about myself. But we do put up other videos with everyone else. So yeah, what was that? Yes, sir. So it won't take long. Time is now coming up to nearly 3 o'clock. So we've got 2 more hours of today's Run What You Run to go. Still loads of cars in the pairing lanes. Jezzy's holding off his 7-second run for tomorrow. It probably will come down today, but like to be honest, I'm like he's got to come out and. No. So, just a little bit. Oh, even the shoes out. I'm gonna get a can of Monster. Beat me up, Scotty. Fucking Chad.
Oh, that's come out of your mouth today. Every good piece of machinery.
Well, then, that's perfect. So I can go to Sweden. And then GTR, so it depends what they do. Is that you organising that, or is that bloke?
No, we're doing it in conjunction with that, like, it's asking for the research third party, government in London, Australia,
I'll be right, he might have his own contact, right?
I do, like, just escape them, I think we've got that
Oh,
Oh, I like it.
me neither.
I had a Wendy's the other
They
day.
don't like that dirty Louisiana burger at the moment.
I had a Wendy's.
Wendy's is terrible in America. Why would you have one in the UK?
It's better than Mackey's.
No, I'd rather go Mac.
Yeah,
But I'd rather go KFC over Mac.
I like KFC. I used to like KFC, but I can't find any Granted it's actually decent.
Right, where are we? Yeah. Right, tractor's coming back. Okay, so tractor's heading back into position, and we'll get back underway. A little bit of a clean-up done. Well, once again, it's a spin off the start line. Doing 104 at the 8th. Takes it for 11:15, 129. Okay, all right. Cows Waterhouse rolling around the corner once again with the Audi TT. So I'm looking in lanes. I can see Simon Goff's made his way down. Alan Kenyon is down with a Hocus Pocus Focus. Plenty of cars in the very lanes, of course. From here, it looks like Mr. Black is going to be eaten by a lawnmower in a minute. Don't turn around, it's coming for you. Kick it away. So car's on a different set of wheels. See, look how well that launched. On a 24-inch tyre instead of a 26. Doing 82 at the 8th. And goes through the quarter mile. 1364, 106 miles an hour. Well done, Kaz.
They're all made together. What behind it?
You want to go back to bed?
And I'm with it.
Did you just say you want to go back to bed? Yeah. Something like that.
No? What's happening, people?
You want to believe Well, I think it's just the silver or the
Okay, right. So round two, husband versus wife, 30th wedding anniversary here at Santa Pod Raceway. Currently 1-0 to the husband, but the wife has got the jump on the tree. Did she miss a gear there? She has got the mile an hour at the top end of the track. This is going to be close. But I'm saying husband is just coming out in front one again. Oh, 1677 to a 1745. She had the jump. She had the better reaction time. You know what I say? Couples that race together stay together. Okay, right. So the Mercedes A-Class, the A45 AMG. Pre-COVID, we had so many of these that run what you run. They were like the car to buy. Of course, now been overtaken a lot by the BMW 1 Series. So we're taking on the Tesla. Tesla's been down into the 11s on multiple occasions today. Okay, right. So it is the Hocus Pocus Focus. Alan Kenyon taking on Simon Goff with his VW Beetle. Jump on the tree. Turbo power on the Focus should reel him back in. Alan to a 93 at the 8th. Goes 1184. 1073, 141. New PB for Alan Kenyon. Well done. He's done 4 CB joints in 2 runs. Oh, it's gone off the line. Hey, the whole start. even his hand came up. The starlight cheered him on, and even Harry in the car put his fist up saying, yes, I got a gear. Right, what's can Harry Gamble give us? 1587.72. Oh, yes. Okay, so Petro Krumov with the G80. Again, if this car can get past the 60 foot, which it is doing, 133 60 foot, 132 at the 8th, Petro Krumov, 840, 166 miles an hour. Very nice run. Going to make it interesting for the X58 shootout tomorrow.
We're going to run his eagle because they're pushing it left, right, centre, played every time. Yes, they are aware, we should be made aware, they have no restriction. It's a problem with the I'm calling all you come down the road and trying to line bill, we take that to our car anyway. No, I've got the issues as well. Come on. Get quickly last guy, possibly halfway down the ground, man. Yeah, comes over the front line. Yeah, no worries.
I had 5. Good girl, baby.
Oh. Yeah, it's not. It is cold boost weather, but the track is cold. It's supposed to be warmer today, but it's not. Tomorrow's going to be better. But the track being concrete and then that layer of rubber, definitely going to get some better times tomorrow. Hello, Marky. Nice of you to come and join us. Okay, so Mark Daly with the world's fastest BMW 1 Series. She's a little bit lively today. Unfortunately, Mark is on the brakes before the finish line. In the other lane, though, 967 at 152. So the bosses upstairs have just reminded us, a few of the BMW guys, you're only allowed to come down with 3 crew members. And especially tomorrow, if you come down with more than 3, a lot of you will be turned away and the car will not be allowed to run. Be aware. Right, Scott Lurie returns with the Corsa. So earlier today was the first test with the brand new DSG gearbox on the V6 Corsa. It's going to send him on the sound of it. Oh. Run it back, Scott. So we're going to let the Golf go. Try that again. It's all about basically getting this new gearbox all set up for launching. 1285 at 110 for the Golf R. We're away. 179.60 foot. 114 at the 8th. Scott Lurie's second run goes 10 flat, 143. Right there, Wayne. Just push her out of the way. Right, Kyle with the Golf returns. He's taking on the Mark. Is that a Mark 7? Right, one of the more surprising cars of the day is this BMW. I remember double taking on the computer when it said it had ran a 9.6, and I was like, seriously? So, 5th run of the day. 963 at 145 was his quickest run. That was his opening run of the day. 157.60 foot for a barge like that. 116 at the 8th. 959, 146. Another best run of the day. And 4 doors, yeah, you can collect a lot of hoards. And you can take them away real quick. What is that? What is that in this lane? Is it a Mustang? Doesn't have a Ford badge on the back. I see it now. And it's slow, so it's definitely a Ford. Right, so the Mustang goes 1298, 112. Here comes the V8 BMW, 1129 and 132. So just coming up to the final hour and a half of today's run, which you run. Still plenty of cars in the pairing lanes. Okay, our all-motor Civic versus the BMW M8. Issues, unfortunately, for the Honda. Okay, no more racers making their way around now. Right, George Baker with the 9-second Civic taking on Jamie Flynn. 12-second ID. EP3 out in front. Doing 115 at the 8th mark. And goes through 1023 and 140. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the computers decided to go asleep at the top end and give us no time in our right-hand lane. So we're just going to have to reset the computer, so just bear with us a second. So computer just loading up now, and then we've got to type in the details, and then we're good to go. Simple as that. There we go. Blue light on the tree. We're good to continue. So Billy Bamber. That little micro with the 20 valve turbo under the hood. Oh, 159.60 foot. Has he turned the gas on this time? 89 at the 8th. 1190, 140. Billy Bamber though, 159.60 foot. That's the best 60 foot I've seen that go. Flying. I'm hoping you're saving the gas for tomorrow just to surprise the others. Okay, so our little mopping and squeeging nearly done. Get back to, we've got some bikes underneath us. We've got loads of bikes around the corner all lined up, ready to go. Straight after that, we've got a load of race cars all lined up. Right, Charlie's off. Thank you, Charlie, for all the comments. See you at World Cup. Right, it's 13:01, 14:09.
Yeah, apparently they want to focus on. Really?
Tipped over. Oh, who's left? 25 of you still watching. How are we doing? Well, I'll tell you now. The pairing lanes are absolutely full of our sports compact shootout races, so we've got a good little session coming up in a minute.
Again.
Okay, so final pair of juniors making their way through the exit number 1. Guys just jumped for the glue and the tractors. We do a tiny little bit of track prep because we have got a lane full of race cars ready to come around the corner. Of course, tomorrow will feature Sports Compact Shootout, the X58 Shootout, a couple of demonstration vehicles as well, and they're all in the pairing lanes right now, looking to make a good hit today. We've had some great runs today. A couple of our cars coming up on nearly 10 runs today, the ones who started off early. A couple of the ones going around this morning got 3 runs in before some people had even joined the pairing lanes. That's what you got to be. You got to be that person that's awake early in the morning, signed on, and brought your vehicle down into the pairing lanes first thing. Very. Matt, what's the latest one of the races can get in this evening? Have they got until like 6, or have they got later, or fuck off, come tomorrow? I did message Nigel, nobody knows yet, so he's not answered. What? I'll just tell him about 10. Totally tropical taste. Where's his name? Jody. Okay. Get that a flip. Let's have a look on the old screen-a-rooney. What have we got? I can see Ricky from LFF in the head of lanes in his 1 series. Ian Pepper. We've got Simon Crowley in his Mark 1 Golf. Danny Hyman making his first run in the Dub Shack Racing Mark 4. Anthony Mincher is around there as well. Basically, I can see the Honda Legend as well, so whether that means it's Ahmed Jamshed is in the lanes with his car, or whether he's towed someone else down. Either way, there's probably about 15 race cars in the pairing lanes in a line, all poised and ready to go. Hence why we're doing a little bit of track prep, giving the best track that we can for them. Of course, throughout the day, those treaded tyres love to pull up the rubber on the start line. So a little bit of glue. On the back of that tractor is some old slicks, and they're basically pushed into the concrete. And they lay down a little bit of rubber on the start line once again, much like one of our bigger cars doing a big old burnout. So the tractor's going back into position. And we're almost good to go. Good afternoon, Mr. Darby. How are you doing? So, yeah. As the afternoon goes on, of course, we are, hour and 10 minutes before we finish today. You've been on the track today. Going down there, taking photos throughout the day. We would love to sell you a photo. Maybe you're in competition tomorrow. Maybe you'd love a slow-mo video. Again, go and speak to Mr. Blackett. Sort out a deal with him. Well, I can guarantee you one of these cars is going to cut a light and one of them's going to sit there. Ian's sitting there, nice and patient. So Ian Pepper goes into pre-stage. $120 in the 8th. Ian Pepper 974, 157. And the 1 Series goes through 855 and 168 miles. Well done, sir. Well, that's quicker than Marky. Okay, right. Battle of the Dubs. Do you like them front-wheel drive or do you like yours four-wheel drive? Both of these are powered by a 20-valve turbo. Danny Hyman with the Dub Shack Racing Mark IV has won 2 of the Sports Compact Shootouts this year. Yeah, and he's doing his little four-wheel drive wiggle. Drives around, comes to the finish line, 960 and a 10.03. Well, Danny was doing 128 at the 8th mile and did finish off. Cars will come around the corner in a second. They'll be just double checked over. Right, Anthony Mincher with the Mark I Golf and Grant Moore with the Pigeon. Now, Grant's been knocking on the doors of a 9-second pass. He just needs that couple of extra mile an hour through the finish line. Good race. Anthony's coming up behind him. Coming up to the finish line. They're side by side. 10.24 and a 10.27. Down in the legend, but he is towing down Hader Yellow. So second run of the day for Hader with the Civic. Oh, Civic Integra. Okay, right, so Hader pulling up stage. Good launch. Oh, 156.64. Let's see what his 8th mile is. 115. Here we go, Hader. 971, 156 miles an hour. Hader Yellow is in the 9-second club. Congratulations, boys. Well done, well done.
Wow.
Okay, right. Comes all the way to England. And Ferdinando matches up with another fellow Italian car. So Ferdinando Severino with the TT. Unfortunately, it looks like he's gone all quiet out on there.
Coming back. Clear the deck.
He's got it running. All right, while those two are rolling back, can I have a shout out for? We need someone driver. Right. Blue VW Golf Mark 7 registration. Golf Kilo 16 Yankee Victor Foxtrot. Please return to your vehicle. If you are the owner of a blue Golf R GK 16 YVF, please return to your vehicle. You are holding up the pairing lanes. Okay, well, unfortunately the Fiat Uno's gone, so it's going to be a solo run for Ferdinando. Making some sauce in the middle of the track though. Look at that, 132 in the 8th. Goes through 969, 168 miles an hour. Well, it's not going to be a number he wants, but it's a positive movement. And of course, tomorrow is another day.
Just an X-ray was full of all around there, mate.
Oh, Gordon, you're not even here.
Crazy bitch. Oh, I live in my job.
Even the 8 KFC in there.
Oh, no, that's gone right now. That one is gone right now.
You'll know everything.
Sorry, you're not going to better. You understand. That is my job.
Dramas and dressing gown.
Hello. Hello. I don't know what she said. Oh, we can do it. I've got an MRI scan at 7, so. Yeah, no worries. Right. There you go, mate. Okay, back to it. We've got the X3M competition rolling up to the start line now. It's going to be taking on the Mark 5 Golf. Tried the best off the start line. It was a really good launch, in fact. 199 on a 60 foot. All right, Lee Whelan with the X3 competition. He's in the shootout for tomorrow. A few of these are probably going to, well, Max, a few of these X58 competition cars are going to need race numbers for tomorrow because they're all just running on number plates today. Cool.
We need 4.
No worries. Get those legs moving, Mr. Blackett. Come on. Warm up. It's getting cold out there. Get that trigger finger going. Don't forget, Mr. Blackett is out there still. It's got another hour to go. If you've been on the drag strip at any point today, Blackett Photography is open for business. Paula is in the cabin. Of course, Ian will be out there until 5 o'clock taking photos of every car bike that goes on the drag strip today. Of course, he's here tomorrow as well for DAT's GTI show. So maybe you want to check out and buy double tomorrow. It's the best way to do it. Go and have a look. Take your time and slip in today. Know what time you ran. And at that point, you can show Paula, say, this is the time I ran. It will look on the computer file, they'll find the timing, and they'll find your car photo real easy, real quick. You'll love it, and you'll want to buy it. Guarantee it.
I've seen it, and she's like, what? The hair's going like this.
The girls got one. And they go, the Saturday.
Did your dog have it? The dog on it.
No, I've not put the dog on it.
No, the girl.
No, the worst that's ever happened is that I used to have a Range Rover. My remote control, the dog Range Rover.
So, just a bit of a clean up going on.
They used to go around the streets.
And we'll be continuing on in just a second. As we said, final hour of today. No Gordy this weekend at all. I don't believe it. You will be here. Surely you'll be here tomorrow. There's no way that Jamin's running his car without you being here tomorrow. I don't believe it. Cars are away. I think Whelan's going to get to the finish line first. And goes 1083, 129, 11, 138. Those reactions aren't going to improve for tomorrow's competition, though.
Get leg holders and all. When I get dragged out of my school, I don't know what
They usually are.
First run of the day for this GTR. It's fighting it all the way up the track and off the throttle past the 8th mile, rolls through to a 10.06. 110. One of those ones where I have to go 0.6. It gets darker. Oh, yes. What a burnout by the Jaguar.
Do you know what? That's the Hellcat. All he has I don't know what I did before because I did that 1 run, 2 runs on the bike, came back.
Well, unfortunately, issues once again for Carl. It's quite lucky he hasn't got a voucher for tomorrow, really, isn't it? You can have a day off. Well, Carl's getting out the car, unfortunately, looking underneath. So it's probably something a little bit more serious this time. Don't get stuck to the track.
I don't read it anyway. It's what? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I have mine.
Danny. Okay, so it's been a while since we've seen Danny since this morning. Hopefully it was an easy fix. A couple of passes into the 11s today. A little Lupo can do is the BMW chasing him down. Has he left it too late? The answer is no. 11.99 and an 11.03. Good work, Mr. Bean. Well done. Drive south, CV John. Not easy. So, collecting quite a few vehicles in the pairing lanes, a few bikes and juniors around there as well. Of course, we're into the final hour of today's Run What You Run. Please be aware that there is quite a lot of cars on site, so if you want to get your final run in, make sure you're in the pairing lanes as soon as possible. There will be a point where someone tells me that the lanes are closed. Not yet, so please make sure you're in the lanes as soon as you can to get your final runs. Hello. See what this one series can do. 98 miles an hour at the 8th. And takes it through to an 11.62, 123. Okay, all right. AMC Performance return with the Palm of Ireland. It's going to be taken on Ricardo Late. Ricardo goes through 11:47, 96 miles an hour, a little bit cleaner this time. And a 10:51, 139 for the BMW. Well, it's been a long old day for Liviu Duta. He was in the pairing lanes earlier on. He made the one pass, and we're not seeing him since. So the weekend's goal is to run it into the 8s. He's definitely got the power for it. He's going to creep it up into pre-stage, build the boost up, nudge it forward into full stage. Wow, he's gripped. 134.64, 121 at the 8. 156 miles an hour. He's done it. Congratulations. 8-second car heading back to Romania.
Yeah, mommy.
Okay, right. Another Fabia. Okay, right. Right, so a little polo. That's fighting. So, Slick Tricks Racing Lane, 11:20, 131. And then 11:26 at 140. Okay, so. Chasing it now. 11:49 and the 10:35. Okay, Sean Duffy. So Sean earlier today went 11 flat. Can he run his first 10-second pass? No, he can't. Launches the brakes. So in the other lane, well, we got 96 to the 8th, 12.25, 121. Okay, right. So, Mark Daly with the 1 Series. Got a bit of a fight on his hands now with Ricky chasing him down. 120 at the 8th. Mark Daly goes through 906, 160 miles an hour. Yeah. So we saw Ricky earlier go 855. I need to double check and find out who is what. So I think that beat him. Right, Martin Dainty and Golf R. First run. It's his first run.
He's never run it before. First run ahead up. Fighting for traction there. 165, 64, 123 at the 8th. Martin Dainty takes it through to a 967, 156. And the Golf goes through 1308, 110. All right, so we got Dave Henderson's back down. So this will be Dave's second run of the day. It's currently 10th on my screen. He went 869 earlier. Okay, right. So Dave Henderson with JD1 Performance. Double tap on the throttle there. 130 at the 8th. 892, 158. Towards the top end of the track. Okay, Harry Gamble returns with the Mark IV Golf and he's taking on Kaz Waterhouse. Kaz ran our first 13-second pass earlier today. Harry's looking to go deeper into the 11s with the Mark IV. Looks like Harry's missed a gear as he's going. I saw the hand come up in the air. As Kaz drives around it and goes 1386, 101 miles an hour. Jamie Flynn having a good run here. Goes 1355 to 812, 19. Carl Broadwell with our Golf van taking on a very nice BMW. Lost the bonnet on his way somewhere.
You have to think about it.
Okay, you four rolling grubs approximately halfway down the road. Okay, thank you. We're getting the course to in about 20 seconds. Okay, I'll keep you on it. Yeah, we'll keep back. Just make sure you have
Waterhouse with the Audi S3. It's a good clean run. This is 1041, 141 miles an hour. A new monstrous PB. Oh, Wayne Waterhouse. Well done. Tell you what, it's a good day to be a Waterhouse. Right, see what Jake can do with the van. 1071, 132, and that's a 939 in the other lane.
Every time they come out, you know, keep up, number one. Yeah, I did that. He did say he's struggling a bit on his career to cover SmackDown.
Okay, so final half an hour of today's Run But You Run. If you are taking part in Run But You Run and you're not in the parent lanes, you're going to want to quickly make your way there. We will be looking to close the lanes very, very soon. So if you want to be in the lanes for your final run of today, I would advise you to be in the lanes ASAP. First mark, 8:29, 174. That's his quickest of the day, not 2/10 off. And 1160, 120. Good looking run. That's it for the mile, 8:11, 179 miles an hour. Yeah, not 2/10 off. dripping into stages. He's like, what are you looking at, man? Oh, well, unfortunately, it's good. What? What do you mean dripping? Well, what we always... Oh, please. So what we usually say is what is a drip on the start line could be a torrent at the finish line. So obviously he'll just be sent back and he can hopefully get that fixed in the pairing lanes and we can get to running before the end of the day. As you can imagine, we don't want to send the bike with a little drip. Not worth your safety, sir. I'm sure it'll be something nice and easily you can fix.
Paradise closed in 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
60 seconds until the pairing lanes are closed. If you're not in the pairing lanes or on your way to the pairing lanes, you've got literally like 50 seconds now to get your vehicle in the pairing lanes. And then we will basically run through whatever we've got to take us up to 5 o'clock. 20 minutes to go. Of course, tomorrow is Das GTI show. We'll be kicking off tomorrow morning with qualifying round number 1 of our sports compact shootout. The house. And then it's down to you guys to let me know whether you think we should go live at 9:30 in the morning as well. Is it worth putting the iPad in the window tomorrow? Are you going to come and join us? How are the front wheel drive getting on today? Good testing for Scott Lurie. He went 10.00 with his new GSG gearbox. Dean Hyman went 9.36 with a 6 when his PB is 9.36 with a 0 on his second ever run. Halal went into the 9s for the first time ever. 9.71. That's some good runs. Definitely some good runs. Okay, right. So one of our juniors just making the turn in at the top. What else have we got around the corner? So pairing lanes are now closed. If you're not in the lanes, don't make your way down. You will just be turned away. We are going to run through whatever is in the pairing lanes now. And then we'll take this up to 5 o'clock. Possibly just beyond. Pairing lanes are now closed. Right. Petra Krumov once again with the BMW. Build up that boost on the line. How long is that first gear? Wow. It's about 100 foot still in first gear there. It's still going to take it through to 11.47 at 70. Close people in the pairing lanes going, he beat me with a first gear pull. That sucker down. You do.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you fart as you left? Oh! Okay. Next pairing then. So our Audi goes through the finish line, 12.94, 107. So we're coming to the end of the day. We've got what's in the pairing lanes left still to run. There's some quick cars lined up as well. Just a reminder, we do have as you can see on the latest European front-wheel drive raffle is for a FuelTech FT550. These cost about $2,000. Tickets £20 each. There was 100 tickets to start. I'll start processing the tickets later today. Oh my God. So David Hubbard with the caddy. Your days are numbered, sir. We are coming towards the end of the season for this car. It's got a brand new one in the build. Let's see what he can get with the 20 valve turbo caddy. He's looking for that 10-second ticket. moving away. Oh, Kamara goes a little bit wild, but Davis still on it. It's doing 95 at the 8th. And goes through 11.55 and 128. Similarly, at 12.63 and 125, going the long way round.
That is parked outside the coffee shop, apparently.
Okay.
No one knows why.
No worries.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you've got a vehicle that needs moving. What's that?
Grey VW.
Oh, yeah, it was. So a grey Mark 6 Golf. Portuguese plate. T1AG01. So that is Tango 1 Alpha Golf 01. Grey VW Mark 6 Golf on Portuguese plates behind the grandstand. That needs moving. Security are down there looking for the owner of said car. Next pair in there. That's right, 1546 and 1558. Right. Don't put your head down there, Bob. It's going to get noisy down there in a second. Well, we had the launch and then it ended. Unfortunately, it looks like a little bit of fluid may have come out underneath the car. And of course, the Civic is currently dead in the water at the moment. Oh. All right, final 13 minutes. Unfortunately, no Jezzy and no Ferdinando in the lanes. So they're done for the day. They'll be out at 9:30 in the morning tomorrow.
Are they not binoculars? Oh, you're joining me.
I thought it was a band. What are you doing on binoculars?
We're trying to work out if that smoke over there is this side of the trees.
No,
No, we think it's far side as well.
far side. Are you going to go change that bulb on the finish line tonight?
Which bulb?
It's very annoying.
Which one?
The bulb that's out.
Which
Slit
bulb?
trick racing lane, when it says an 8, it says a 9.
Wait, how long's been doing that? I haven't noticed.
All day.
All
All
day.
day.
Should have said
Yeah.
something earlier on a bit. And
Bugs of shit out. This side, on the speed, on the ET, and I think it's like the third. It's like the 10.8. If it says an 8, it will say like 10.9.
Really?
Yeah. Right. So we've got a quick lock and run coming up for this BMW. Doing 102 at the 8th and goes through with a 10.08. See on the 0, it's missing a dot.
We ain't going to change the bulb.
You what?
We don't get the forks out for that.
Oh, why not? It's bugging me. It's not the attitude, is it? It's not the attitude. Heavy D! I feel like this car's done way more runs than it's done. This is run number 6. 1190 at 114.
as well. Puts a little snow in.
We'll get the walking out of the month.
Hello.
Okay, so just a little prep going on. Have a look around what we got. Old Dean come to join us in the grandstand. How's the car? Scary. Right, we're back to it. We've got Billy Bamber once again. So, coming up to the 8th mile, doing 90 miles an hour. That takes it through 1183, 114. So, Danny Bean with the Vagyard backs of VW Lupo. Of course, says VW Sportsman on the numbers. Those will be changes to VW Pro next year. This car consistently running down into the 11s. It's been a Hangar 30 and got his roll cage. Changed his turbo to a GP Turbos hybrid. As soon as the tractor goes back into position, there we go. He's got it all clear. Oh, 164 foot for Danny Bean. 8th mile, 91 miles an hour. Takes it through to an 1180 at 115. It's a mile an hour at the top end. I thought I was in danger there. Good looking run. Tyres chirp a little bit there. It's the BMW left. 106 at the 8th mile. And takes it through 10:29, 133.
Yes, they are. What?
Is that you?
we're meeting on the way.
Right. So RWYB returning from his first 8-second pass. 8:89 earlier today. Fair to say he's a happy man. See what he can do this time. Once again, he's going to take it into pre-stage. He's going to build up the boost. Just edge it forward ever so slightly. Get him as shallow as possible. He made it spicy this time.
Oh, 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes.
Okay, so looking in the pairing lanes, still plenty of vehicles still to go. The lanes are now officially closed. There are no more vehicles joining the pairing lanes. We are essentially running whatever's in the pairing lanes now. You've probably still got about a good 15, 20 minutes worth of cars around there, though. Scullery with the Yam Yam Racing. So, second run in with the new DSG gearbox. Scott Lurie went 10 flat. Can he go back into the 9s after just 3 runs with this brand new setup? It's going to be all about learning how to launch it. He's definitely got the power to do it. Boots open. Well, 111 at the 8th. Goes 10.06 at 141. Whose job was it to shut the boot, eh? Your job, was it? The old lawnmower's off again. 1599, 86 miles an hour for the 1 Series. Next up, our diesel Fabia. It's a little bit better. You can almost see it. 92 at the 8th, 1166, 120 miles an hour. Okay, Ben Fanchester. The Uno Grale, as it is commonly known as Fiat Uno turbo with an Integrale engine inside it. I've seen this go down into the 10s. It's going to be this one. Okay, next up, TDI Polo. Let's launch. 109 at the 8th. And our little TDI Polo goes 1057, 137. Nice. Ricardo Lates. So Ricardo's been testing this car all day. It's been down into the 11s on a number of occasions. It's doing 103 at the 8th. This time goes 11.02, 116. Best run so far this weekend. That car is more than capable of taking down into the 9s. As we return back to Kaz Waterhouse. Looks like she's back on the big old rubbers. You're back on the 26s again. You're punishing her. Taking on Jamie Flynn with the Seat Ibiza. Spinning up all the way down the track. Well, that goes through 1366, 1372, 102 miles an hour. Literally like back to back Harry Gamble next. Oh, bosh! You saw the speed of light there. You saw the big flame come from the back of the BMWs went through the finish line, and then you heard the pop a few seconds later. So all of the cars are now beyond the zebra crossing, or the crossing as it is, because there's no zebra there. The hashing by Blackie Photography. So still got around about 15 pairs of cars still to go. Of course, if you've been on the track at any point today, Dancing Boy's out there, Mr. Blackett, our official on-track photographer. It's gone 5 o'clock now, and he's still there. He's still trooping on. He won't leave until the final car's been run, and normally leave until the final customer has been served. So if you want to go and check out your photos from Blackett Photography, make sure you drop by the photography centre you leave today. Right, Mustang goes through with a 12 and 97, 112. I'm going to do a reset for the CRB. The news being that it's gone 5 o'clock, the good news is for many that the Fuelers Bar is now open as well. So if you want to get yourself a Kestrel beer or any other alcoholic beverage or any other beverage that they serve, the Fuelers Bar will be open until late. Late being, as always, as long as there's people in there spending money, they'll stay open. So don't leave it to go in there too late. You need a place to keep warm, get served cool, chilled drinks. And Fuelers Bar is here for you. Well, this is going to be a good little matchup. Harbour Bogle with the Osprey Performance A90 Super Rays in the X58 shootout for tomorrow. But today he's going to be taking on the Dobson GTR. That's a good looking run for Harvey. 129 at the 8 takes it through. Oh, 866, 152 miles an hour. Osprey Performance taking it into the 8. Well done. $364 for the GTR. Sorry, I was too busy looking at Chris and Tom celebrating on the line. It's nice to see them getting a good run. No, 106. Okay, right, Grant looking for a good run. He's got a good 60 foot, 165. 111 miles. Oh, 1017, 144. Very close to a PB for Grant. 1014 being his PB. Smoke being fired into the air there by the C&O beefer. 1164, 180, and 1180. one, match 13:15. Always arrived. That means we must be weighing down there with the Audi S3. So, looking into the bearing lanes, we've got a couple of cars around the corner and some bikes as well. Right, Mark Daly and Wayne Waterhouse. Be a good little matchup. Wayne's been into the 10s. Mark, of course, is 8th in that 8-second pass. $147.60 for Mark Daly. 127 at the 8th takes you through 878. 161 miles an hour to an 1191. Okay. So Simon's off with Das Packet. The package. VW Beetle. Our Comp Eliminator racers. We've also got Ford Pop round the corner, Junior Dragster, and a couple of others. Takes it through to a 12:33. Right, guys. Let's swap this down. Evening, guys. Right, let's come to the end. We've got one junior dragster and 2 bikes, but I need to run off as I've got to be at hospital for 7 p.m. So I'm going to end this here. Don't forget, we start again at 9:30 tomorrow morning with qualifying round number 1 of Sports Compact Shootout, X58 Shootout, and then into Jesse and Fernandinho doing a run. So just for the last 2, I'm going to cut it here because I need to run. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe to European Front Wheel Drive, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. And don't forget, FuelTech FT550 raffle is live. Hit the link in the comments and the tag on this. So catch you later. Bye.